Good morning everyone. Hope you are all doing good. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for each one of your comments and supports, and I really appreciate each one of you from the bottom of my heart for all your comments and feedbacks. Okay, today I have something interesting that most of you are actually personally pinging me asking, why don't you share us some tips, something that you have learned about neuro-linguistic programming, the NLP. So I thought, okay, I will share few points about NLP on some of my videos that I'm going to take over in the coming days. Okay, coming back to the point, today we will start about a little basics and how each one of these points are so deep and needs to be inculcated in each one of our life. Okay, so while I was talking about neuro-linguistic programming, there are so many people who don't even understand what is the meaning behind it. It is so simple. See, the founder of this particular NLP is Richard Bandler. Richard Wayne Bandler is his full name, and John Grinder. See, Richard Bandler is a person who is a graduate in literature, and this person actually tries to come up with a model where he wanted to actually understand people and model people. That's the purpose behind bringing this NLP. That's the purpose for which he brought this NLP model. So what he is doing is he tries to crack the code of the communication that people are using by actually getting watching people. He actually went ahead and took inspiration from so many people. He started modeling with some of the popular people at his time, and he tries to take up all the skill sets that the other person is having. There might be years and years of experience that the other person might have, but he is trying to take all his experience, the best of his excellence, with just understanding the communication the other person is doing. So it is so wonderful system, I would say. And you might think, like, what is this communication? How only when that person talks you will be able to understand? No, it is when I say communication, I would literally like to bring you so many important points here. See, John Grinder and Richard Bandler says this in the core NLP, the classic NLP that they call it. See, communication is not just the way in which we speak. It is in every movement of the body that you are doing. It is in every frequent word that you are giving out. It is in every body language that you are giving out. It's the way in which you move your eye movements. It's the way in which you move your hands. There are so many things. Even if you don't utter a single word, you are still communicating. Communication doesn't mean you need to speak something. So that's what Richard Bandler is doing. He is trying to actually model the people, the successful people, and he tries to take up their excellence with NLP as a tool. Sounds so interesting, right? Yeah. I know what, there are so many people across the world today willing to learn NLP, and there are so many NLP masters today who wanted to go ahead, learn this particular skill, because this is more important when you learn neuro-linguistic programming, because communication is the base of a human life which you can apply to any of your arena in your own life. You can use it in your relationship, you can use it in your own family, you can use it with the family relationship, you can use it with your friends, you can use it in your business, profession, in your education, wherever you wanted to use it, you can just tweak it and use it, and you will be able to be successful in that particular thing. Okay, having said that, let's quickly move on to the 4 pillars on which this particular NLP is actually built. NLP has 4 main pillars. I'm talking about the basic NLP, core classic NLP. There are 4 main pillars on which this particular neuro-linguistic programming is being designed. The first and foremost thing, they call it flexibility. And the second thing, they call it as outcome. The third thing, they call it as sensory acuity, and the fourth thing, they call it as rapport. So on these 4 pillars, they have designed this complete model. and I will sure go ahead and share a little more inputs about neuro-linguistic programming on my future videos. So you keep watching and I will keep sharing so many inputs on that. All right. Thank you so much.